Hello and welcome to Luma Island. My name is RC and I just wanted to give a quick tour of my farm. I am in the end game now. I've basically completed all of the quests and I'm currently working on the final constructions. So be aware that I will not be spoiling any of the story, but I did want to give a tour of my farm because I was really happy with how it turned out. Um, I am still building some structures, and you're going to see some structures that you may be like, whoa, where did those come from? Most of them are in-game structures, and they will take a lot of material. So I've started here at my tiny little camper where we start at. And as I turn around here, you're going to see that I've unlocked the boat back there. And here is my farm. So over here, the first two, they call them mega structures. So it's a general store and a farm store. These are going to be quite expensive to build, but as you can see, I've already started working on gathering up the resources. But these things right here, you have to buy these, and they're going to cost a lot of money. So coming in to the farm, we got this little path that's going to come down here. And this is where my farm is. Look at those crops, they look so nice. Almost hate that I have to harvest them. And then over here are my animal structures. So the animals all do help with the crops. The rabbits eat the weeds, the chickens eat the beetles, the goat protects the chickens, and then you can get eggs and everything. This is their feeding trough. And I have a path that leads out this way, a path that leads out towards the back there, and a path that leads out that direction as well. So I've got 4 ways that I can get in, one from each side. I designed my garden so that this is all mountain and jungle fertilizers. I accidentally dropped a couple of the forest fertilizer, but for the most part, these are all the crops that are going to require mountain and jungle, and also all of the crops that will require a beehive. Over here is all of the crops that will require the farm and forest fertilizer. And anything that doesn't require either of those is just kind of mixed in wherever I could fit them. There's no real order to like the crops rows or anything. Like you can see I got a bunch of wheat here and then some wheat over here, and then I've got some sugar cane and some more sugar cane over here. But I mostly tried to just keep it to so I would only have to worry about 2 fertilizers on this side and 2 fertilizers on that side. Coming out here and to my left is my crafting area. And I've removed a couple of crafting things. I'm going to redo this eventually. But this is all, I've done all of the professions and I've removed the ones that I've fully, let me rephrase that. I've removed some of the ones that I've already completed and don't really need anymore. But now that I'm building the mega structures, I'm probably going to need to put some of those back. So I'm going to eventually move this so I have space. But everything fits so nicely in this little area. I had to open this little area because that's a digging spot for your Luma or your pet. And that was the only way I could get to it. So coming from there, eventually when I move this path will be open. And this is going to lead up to the first of the mega structures, which I have already completed. And that is my castle. Look how nice that looks. You just come up here, got a couple of lanterns, run up here. Look at that. That's a castle. That is the, you get the camper to start with, then you get the small cottage, then you get a villa, and then you get the castle. This is one of the mega structures. It is a fountain. It's actually really nice looking, and I thought that you'll see over here I have a little side path that leads back to the garden, and that one also has a little archway. And so this is going to be kind of like the little like castle garden area. Coming up here, this is where my Lumas are currently housed, and there's a feeding trough right there. I haven't cleaned this area out in a minute, but I can still get to it. This is the large Luminous, and I do have all 15 Luma. Coming up here, I have the decorative Stargate. Still being built. That's one of the mega structures. There's 7 mega structures in total. So that's got a nice, I thought that was a nice spot for it. Some of these I'm not sure I'm going to keep the mega structures, so I was just trying to kind of put them somewhere because there is an achievement for building all 7. Over here you have the decorative Stonehenge, and I thought about using this one as the garden gate, but unfortunately you can see you can't go between that. And you're not going to be able to go between it even once it's built, because most of the buildings, if you can go through it, you would already be able to go through it in the half-built state. And then behind it is the obelisk. Still working on that. I need a whole bunch of, I need to kill a bunch of ghosts for that one. And then the last mega structure is over here, and it is a spaceship. So that is my farm, and I really am pleased with how the design looks. Again, I'm still toying. I'm thinking that I'm going to put the new craft area. There's a spot up here that I cleared out to build the villa. It's this area right up in here. And I'm thinking I can clear this area out and build a new crafting station area back here. But it's very cute. I did a little bit of a sand path, but it's already overgrown a little bit. You can kind of see. I didn't do 2 layers of sand because I wanted it to look like a little footpath that's not very well traveled. But yeah, come back in here, back to the garden, then come out here and we'll have the store. Now they have other things that you can build that are called decorations, and even though they call them decorations, they're actually useful for stuff. And I'm thinking that's going to be the case with the general store and the farm store, that I'm actually going to be able to just buy the stuff I need from here rather than have to always go into town if I want to buy anything, which I tend to prefer the farming method. But there it is. That is my farm. I hope you guys like it, and feel free to give suggestions or kind of use it to start your own garden in Luma Island. Thanks for watching.